Okay, folks, are you ready to dive deep?
I'm always ready for a deep dive.
Me too. Especially when it comes to food mysteries. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good Costco run?
Absolutely. Costco is like a treasure hunt, but sometimes those treasures change and not always for the better.
Exactly. That's what we're tackling today, the great Costco Canada shortbread cookie debate.
Oh, yeah. I've seen this one blowing up online.
Yeah, people are saying the seasonal shortbread cookies, those festive little guys, just aren't the same anymore.
It's funny how a change to a beloved product can really stir up strong feelings.
It's true. We've got a mountain of online discussions, customer reviews, people comparing them to other shortbread brands.
Nostalgia plays a huge role, too. You have that taste memory of holidays past, and suddenly it's different.
And the internet always has theories, right?
Yeah.
The big one I keep seeing is that they switched to using butter from the USA.
Oh, the butter sorts, that's a crucial factor for sure. Even a subtle change there can make a world of difference.
Really? I mean, is butter that different from place to place?
You'd be surprised. Different regions, different cows, different diets, all that impacts the butter's fat content, the processing, even the flavor profile.
Wow, I had no idea it was that complex. But so if the butter changes, does that mean like the whole cookie changes?
Well, think about it. Butter is the heart of shortbread, right? It's what gives it that melt-in-your-mouth texture, the rich flavor.
Okay, yeah, I get that. And speaking of texture, that's another big complaint I'm seeing. People are saying the new cookies are missing that melt-in-your-mouth quality.
Ah, yes, the texture conundrum. You see, shortbread walks a fine line between crumbly and melt away. It's all about finding that sweet spot.
And the butter plays a role in that too, I'm guessing.
Absolutely. The type of butter, how it's handled, the baking temperature, all these things can affect the final texture. Think of it like a pie crust or a biscuit texture is crucial to the whole experience.
Makes sense. So it's not just about the taste, it's the whole sensory experience. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got the butter theory and the texture complaints. What else are people saying?
Well, a lot of folks are pointing to another Costco staple, the Kirkland signature Walker shortbread.
Oh, yeah, those are classic. And I haven't seen as much online drama about those.
Walker's has that reputation for quality, traditional Scottish recipe, pure ingredients. They've built a brand around consistency.
And I guess when a brand is that consistent, any change to a competitor feels even more drastic.
Exactly. People have those expectations and they're used to that specific taste and texture from Walker's. So when something like the seasonal cookies changes, it's really noticeable.
Like Walker's is the gold standard and everything else gets measured against it.
Yeah.
But here's another thing I've noticed. Both the seasonal cookies and the Walkers have gone up in price lately.
Ah, yes, the price factor. It always complicates things.
Do you think that's adding fuel to the fire?
Yeah.
Like if people are paying more, they expect more?
Absolutely. Perceived value plays a huge role in our satisfaction. If we're paying more for something, we expect it to be at least as good, if not better than before.
And especially with something like holiday cookies, there's that emotional connection. It's not just about the taste, it's about memories and tradition.
Right. You're hitting on that nostalgia factor again. You have those warm, fuzzy feelings associated with the original cookies, and now they're different, and you're paying more for them.
It's like a double whammy of disappointment. So what have we learned today? It seems like the mystery of the changed cookies is still unsolved.
The ingredient change is definitely a strong possibility, but it's also about texture, about brand expectations, and even the psychology of price and value.
It's fascinating how much goes into something as seemingly simple as a shortbread cookie. So what do you think? Is there such a thing as a perfect swing bread?
That's a great question. And honestly, I think the answer is different for everyone. It depends on your personal taste preferences, your memories, even where you grew up.
It's like that old saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But in this case, its deliciousness is in the taste buds of the cookie eater.
Exactly. And you know what? That's a perfect place to leave our listeners with a little challenge.
Oh, I love a good challenge. What is it?
I challenge everyone listening to go out and do their own shortbread taste test.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Compare different brands, different recipes, see what you like best. You might just discover your own personal definition of the perfect shortbread.
I love it. It's like a delicious homework assignment.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. The Costco cookie conundrum is complex and maybe even a little bit philosophical.
But one thing's for sure, we all have our own unique cookie criteria.
And who knows, maybe this whole debate will inspire Costco to bring back the old recipe.
We can always hope.
Until then, happy snacking, everyone.
And happy deep diving.